As most of you know by now, Nate and I just got back from Las Vegas. We had an excellent trip. We were gone for 7 nights and 8 days. So, what we did while we were there is we had a good time, but we also tried not to spend an outrageous amount of money. This wasn't a trip that we had been planning for a long period of time, so we really didn't have a lot of money set aside for food and drinks and that kind of thing. Also, we have 4 kids and a business that we're trying to fuel, so we didn't really want to spend that kind of money on food. Our goal was to come back in the same shape we left in, and as far as our fitness and as far as our bank account, or close to it anyway. So a couple things, we got 10 tips here that I was going to run through and kind of give you a good idea of how maybe you could have a vacation without spending all your money or gaining any weight. The first thing is to get your mind right. That's just saying, you know, don't go on vacation with the mind of going out to eat is your reward, because going out to eat is not your reward. Your reward is the vacation. Your reward is the time you're spending with your family. So enjoy that. Do something fun. If you want to spend that money, do something fun. I mean, don't just go out to eat and blow a lot of money that way. The second thing is to plan ahead. Make some snacks. We made protein bars to take with us. We spent about $3 making a batch of 16 protein bars. Used those for snack every day while we were gone. Saved us a ton of money that way. We also took tea bags with us and brewed tea while we were there in the mornings for our caffeine, which is what we normally do. But that way we weren't buying coffee every morning. They don't have coffee pots in the hotel, in the MGM in Las Vegas. So we would have had to buy a $3 or $4 cup of coffee every morning. But that was a lot of money that we had saved. The third thing is grocery store. Go to the grocery store when you get there. We actually had a rental car the first couple of days, so we were able to go to Walmart. We spent about $25. We got apples, we got bananas, we got whole wheat bread, we got peanut butter, we got some raisin bread. We got several countertop foods that we could eat breakfast from. And some snacks, which was our goal in doing that. We did not have a refrigerator, we did not have a microwave, and like I said, we did not have a coffee pot. So we were very limited, but there were still foods that we could get and not spend a lot of money. We got a case of water, we got a little cooler we could take out in the desert so we could drink cold water. So then, of course, Shakeology. We did our Shakeology for lunch. We packed our Shakeology with us. We packed it in Ziploc bags. We didn't have to carry our big bag, but we took that with us. Those for Coach price is about $3 per Shakeology order or per Shakeology meal. So we did that for lunch every day. When we were going to be in meetings, we just took our shaker cups and put our powder in there and then took some water with us or filled up at the water fountain. So it was super convenient and quick, and we were getting our nutrients while we were on vacation. And no fast food. You guys know by now that we do not promote fast food. It's terrible for you. It might be cheap, but it's terrible for you. It doesn't give you nutrients, and it gives you a ton of calories, fat, and sodium that you don't need. Alcohol. Drinks are expensive. Drinks are very expensive. Nate and I don't promote a lot of drinking, but occasionally we do like to have a drink. And when in Vegas, you know, everybody wants to have a good time. We actually brought 1.5 liters of vodka with us. Vodka is one of the lowest calorie liquors that you can buy. So that's what we typically will go to if we are going to drink. We took it with us. And we found that you could buy it there at Walmart for about what we paid for it here. But we did take it with us. We had it in our room. We could drink before we went out. We had friends come up and shared with them. And it was $20 for that 1.5 liters of alcohol. We went out and bought one drink at the bar each. One drink at the bar each and spent $22. Nate had one beer at a bar and spent $7. So it's just crazy expensive there. And if you can really plan ahead with that, even that you can save a ton of money on. Exercise. That's another thing. Go out and do things. Walk. Have fun. We went out and danced a couple nights and burned a lot of calories doing that. Take the stairs. If you look around when you're on vacation, there are a ton of stairs, and there's probably nobody really on it. But take the stairs. That is, of course, if you don't have luggage with you. We did not take the stairs when you were carrying luggage, but every other time. Get that little bit of exercise in. It's not going to wear you out, I promise. You need that little bit of exercise, but even doing that here and there, going and walking, doing things that are active, get up and do a workout a couple mornings while you're there. Do your favorite Beachbody workout. Just do it in your hotel room or head down to the gym and do a workout. Then we didn't take a cab the whole time we were in Vegas. That was another thing. We rented a car. We ended up paying about $20 a day to rent a car. We rented 3 days while we were there. We had a rental car. So that was extremely helpful. A cab ride for 3 miles to the airport was $20. We rented a car for an entire day for $20. So by doing that, we were able to get out to a lot more places than just the Strip. So that was super convenient and really saved us money there as well. And we were able to see some incredible places that we would not have been able to see otherwise. And a bonus is that when you get outside of those touristy areas, things are a little bit cheaper normally. Food and that sort of thing is actually, of course, cheaper there. So that's another thing to keep in mind. And of course, if you're going to a place like Las Vegas, where gambling is a big deal, you can gamble, but gamble as entertainment. Don't gamble expecting to win anything, and set your limit before you go in. We set a limit of $8. That's how much cash we had walking in. We said we'll spend our $8 and we'll have a good time. We went to the penny slots. We had almost an hour of entertainment for $8 because when we walked out with $8 less than what we went in with. But anyhow, those are just some tips that we went through or that we used as we were traveling. We spent $313 on food and drinks for both of us during our 8 days. So we thought that was a pretty good accomplishment and thought we would just share about how we did that. Thanks a lot, and we'll visit us at NateNicoleFitness.com for any more information that you would like about staying healthy.